The No Fate channel checking in, and on this episode of Dad's Bucket List, I am one step closer to tackling my biggest bucket list challenge yet. And I'm going to show you dads the major trick that I use to ensure my bucket list isn't derailed by excuses. For the longest time, I have wanted to take on the Vermont Spartan Beast. If you're not familiar with it, it is an obstacle course race that is over 25 obstacles covering 12 miles up and down the side of the Killington, Vermont ski slope. It is a monster of a race, one of the toughest obstacle course races out there, and there's a reason they call it the Beast. I was all set to do the Spartan Beast last year. I had trained for it. I completed a Spartan Super, which is an 8-mile obstacle course race. I did that as a training run, as a warm-up. I was all set to go. However, a hurricane came in and pushed out my Disney vacation. I had two options: to do the Spartan Beast or to go on a vacation with my family to Disneyland. I wasn't about to tell my child we weren't going to Disneyland, so of course the Spartan Beast got nixed. When I sat down and thought about it, I had a handful of valid reasons why I shouldn't do the race. I also had a number of excuses why I should put it off for another day. But I know that if I put it off for another year, it's probably never going to get done. I pulled out my tried and true method that I use to make sure my bucket list items get done. And that is to pay for it well in advance. Signing up for a race or an activity or a vacation and paying for it so far in advance may seem crazy to most of you dads at home. I know you don't know what family responsibilities you're going to have between now and then, or what life is actually going to throw at you. But the truth is, this trick works. It's worked for me countless times. A prime example is when I wanted to do a marathon. The longest race I had done up till then was 6 miles. And I wanted to tackle 26.2 miles, and I had done none of the training. I simply paid the $60 and signed up for the marathon. And sure enough, that $60 investment up front got me to the starting line, and it got me there against my better judgment. I didn't want to do the race. It was freezing, but I paid that $60 and didn't want to lose that money. And trust me, that investment of $60 was well worth it, and I'm glad I took on and completed that marathon. Knowing that this trick has worked for me countless times and almost ensures that I will be at the start of the race, I went ahead and ponied up the money and signed up for not only the Spartan Super out in Barre, Massachusetts, but the creme de la creme of obstacle course races. I signed up for the Vermont Spartan Beast in September. If you have something that has been on your bucket list for far too long, then pull out that credit card right now. Sign up for that race, book that flight, buy the materials you need for that project. That investment of money is going to be all the motivation you need to ensure that that item on your list gets taken care of, gets done, finally. No more putting it off for another day, for some time that is never going to happen. If you've come this far in the video, then definitely give it a like, hit that subscribe button, and follow me as I chronicle my training, preparation, and taking on the Boston Spartan Super and the dreaded Vermont Spartan Beast. As usual, thanks for watching, and don't save anything for the trip back. The No Fate channel is dedicated to providing you with ideas on how to improve your community at home, your community in your neighborhood, and your community in your town. I'll also be giving you insight into this dad's tricks, trips, and tribulations.